Hello, welcome to Wrestling in Mom's Basement. This is going to be the Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live, NXT, and NXT UK weekly review shows for the week of January 14th. I, of course, am Patrick Young. This fellow to my right correcting me is my co-host, Joe Venuto.
On my roll with Vince McMahon arriving to open things up. And wasn't happy about a spot on his limo. Then Braun came out to a rather strong reaction for Braun nowadays. He told about Lesnar was scared for him, including the time he had to receive a WWE World Cup. Still not the name of the show. He's getting the Universal title Chase Field, and only Lesnar's getting on these hands. This brings out Baron Corbin, with Strowman reminding him that he got fired. Corbin says that people are going to listen to him, and if he's up there for 5 minutes, it'll be longer than Strowman last against Lesnar. Chase is on with Strowman headed back and front with Sunil Singh over a table for not knowing where Corbin went. Strowman goes off to find Corbin. We get a quick song from Elias. The leader says he knows where Corbin went, so here's Strowman, who couldn't possibly have heard the song from where he was, to hear Elias say Corbin's in a limo. Strowman finds a pipe, breaks the window before just ripping the door off. Vince comes up and is happy with the broken door, but doesn't say anything.
Yeah, kind of an odd way to start off Raw. Vince, by far, I thought was the best part of it. Just his pretty much getting out of the limo and his reaction to his limo being pretty much destroyed. Other than that, I thought the Braun and Corbin stuff, and in a way, pretty much the shoehorn Elias into the show as well, I thought was kind of odd and not really all that good.
And then post-break, Braun can't put the door back on.
Okay, that part was kind of humorous, though.
So Vince says he's a wrecking ball. Well, he's showing to put the door back on. That'll be a $100,000 fine, which Strowman says is crazy. Vince doesn't like being told that way, so the Universal title match is cancelled. Vince leaves, so Strowman turns the limo over. Did Corbin ever get out of the limo? I know he was on the show. Oh, he did get out? Yeah. Okay. I know he was on the show later in the night, but I don't remember him getting out of that segment.
Yeah, when he took the door off, he went out the other side. He turned and went to go follow him, and Vince was standing right there.
Glad you remember.
Yeah.
I'll first, Ronda and Sasha defeated Nia and Tamina.
I guess it was a fair little match. It was good to see Sasha get a win. That's probably why the match started up Raw. Yeah,
it wasn't the worst. It's still hard to care about anything involving Nia. They did something interesting with having Sasha get the win, and without Ronda doing anything though. Yeah. So it was a nice way to pump things up a bit. Now just let them have an awesome match at the Rumble. But we can't get that because next it's time for Ronda on the microphone.
Yes.
Post Rousey and Banks interview where Rousey saying it's going to mean a lot to make Banks tap. That's not cool. Banks says she can make anal tap. Banks promises to make Ronda tap out with grace. So Ronda says Sasha can't be the world's most grateful loser, but then she said I didn't mean like that. I'm sorry, Sasha. Oh my god, Sasha. Sasha. That's how Ronda called her a loser. So Sasha says Ronda can bank on tapping. Sasha gets the lead, but Ronda literally chases after her and tries to hug her and starts talking about respect.
Yeah, that was a very odd showing from Ronda. Being the so-called baddest woman on the planet, you think she wouldn't necessarily care as much what Sasha thought.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Then they got a bunch of wrestlers right outside Vince's office. When Jerry Lawler comes out, then no way Jose comes up, so Dance the Kid is too. Okay,
Cause why not?
Post-break, Bayley and Natalya were holding Rousey and Banks back. They finally leave so Bayley and Natalya can argue over whose fault was. The Riot Squad comes up to laugh at them, and a 6-woman is set up for later if Bayley and Natalya can't find a partner. Somewhere someone somewhere has to just laugh at this point. Because it has to be a rip at this point.
Oh yeah.
It just has to be.
Natalia or Bailey cannot get out of these 6-woman tags to save their lives.
Up next, the Revival defeated the Lucha House Party.
It was a fine match. I wish it got a little bit more time and a little bit more
4 minutes.
a little bit more focus too. But all in all, I thought both teams did pretty well. The Revival actually got a much needed win over the Lucha House Party. So
I'm not wild on the cut to the back.
yeah, that
When it was a little more than a cameo for EC3.
yeah.
They'll also take the storyline cut to the back over a movie plug in the middle of a match like they did with the opening match.
Yeah.
By the way, if you didn't know,
Glass is coming out this weekend.
yes. And Golden Grips is sponsor.
And Golden Grams you can find in your local grocery store.
It was sponsored. It sponsored the Rumble.
Yeah.
There was something else too.
You could buy Golden Grams on your way to the movie theater to see Glass.
Oh, and Temptation Island airs Jake SmackDown
Yeah.
Tuesday.
And then when you get back and you have leftover Golden Grams, you can eat that on the couch while you're watching Temptation Island live on the USA Network.
Yeah, that all had that. There was a lot of promotion.
That's literally the most I've gotten out of Raw.
The match itself was nothing. That hasn't been done either. I'm not sure why they can't figure out we're supposed to cheer the Revival or boot them down. It's not that complicated. It shouldn't be that hard.
Because as funny as the joke is, I believe the booking method is literally fuck the Revival.
Vince comes out of his office and says he'll make the announcement and replacement in the ring. Here's this announcement that John Cena cuts him off. Clearly being the only person on the microphone all night that actually had a good promo. Because it sounded real what Cena said.
Yeah.
Well, Drew was good too, but this is the only good segment. In a ring segment. And with microphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull it like that.
I actually thought everyone in there did pretty good.
Yeah. Well, Corbin was there too. But yeah.
Yeah, everyone did good, and Corbin was
There.
Corbin. Yeah.
Yeah, John Cena called Vince before he just said, Cena told about everyone leaving his high and dry, leaving him with a bunch of misfits. Or Hall of Famers. To carry things. Vince sees someone just stand up, and that's what Cena did time after time. Now Cena wants to stand up one more time, and he won't let Vince down. Cena said he can do this because he has ruthless aggression. But here's Drew McIntyre saying it should be his shot now. Like everyone else Cena told about, Cena can leave. Now it's Corbin coming out. His presence isn't required to threaten legal action or what happened with Strowman earlier. That he'll be fine, just tell shot. Finn comes out as well to say he's tired of being left out of these conversations. Out of everyone here, he's the only one to ever be Universal Champion. Vince says Balor maybe one day, but he doesn't have the beef to size up against Lesnar or the beef of the man in the ring. Balor says Vince never believed to him, but the people here know, and there's nothing Balor can say to change his mind, so he'll show Vince instead. Fight was on McIntyre being the only one left standing. Claymore knocks Cena silly for a bonus. Then Vince makes a forward for the title shot tonight.
Yeah, like we said beforehand, this was the best done segment of the night.
But it was one after the failed 4-way too, but I think that was more of a shoot than a storyline.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, in terms of storylines, this was the best thing.
Yeah, this was the best thing
Segment.
written by writers.
Yeah. Post-break, Jinder Mahal comes up to Vince and says he should bring the match instead. Vince seems to buy into it and says Mahal can face any of the 4 if he wins. He can go to the Rumble. Mahal picks Balor, face 9. If he wins, he gets to go to the Rumble. That's what Vince said. So I wasn't sure if I missed something. Up next, Bayley, Natalya, and Nikki Cross defeat the Riot Squad.
Yeah, it was nice to see Nikki. So far, the best debut for the new talent. So that showed up on Raw. More on that later. But it was nice to see Nikki show her stuff, and she came across as the strongest character of the debut that night. And for the match itself, it was fairly entertaining. It was pretty much more or less just to showcase how crazy our girl is.
Most of the match was nothing we haven't seen before, but it was all about Nikki. The match. She was the ball of fire she needed to be. Nikki's great strength has come off as she is actually nuts. So
Yeah.
that's what she did here. Now, hopefully she's more than just a lady's plaything in this everlasting feud.
Yes.
WWE's done what you didn't get, but that's not the case here. Anyway, great debut for match. Balor was on his way to ring and sees Lacey Evans talking to Dana Brooke and Mickey James.
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose told him about right and wrong.
Lacey automatically got second best debut on Raw that night.
But EC3, I don't think EC3 got the first.
Sadly, he may have not gotten last place either.
That would be the worst.
He may have not gotten the worst.
That's literally what I just said.
Oh.
He might EC3.
I thought you said he was in third.
He will be in third because Lars didn't debut. If the girls had 2, 1 and 2, EC3 would be third.
I thought you were talking currently there. Like, we're going through the show and another debuts later on. I thought you were talking. As of right now, he ends up in third.
Well, as of right now, he stays in third.
Yeah.
Dean's backstage talking about what's right and wrong is right. He gets to defend the title, but wrong that he has to defend the title in triple threat match in Memphis. Up next, Finn Balor defeat Jinder Mahal.
This match was okay. The crowd was actually kind of hot for it.
Yeah.
Finn Balor picks up the win, and Jinder gets in a little bit of offense to put Finn in doubt later on the night. Yeah,
it wasn't a great match on its own, but it sets up Balor's win for later on. The rib injury is a good addition, makes Balor hill that much harder to climb in the event. There's a good David versus Goliath story to Balor versus Lesnar, so and it was a smart place to start. Leah Rush says Bobby Lashley's ready to win the Intercontinental title. Up next, Bobby Lashley defeats Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose to win the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, that actually caught me off guard. I didn't expect Lashley to win the title that night. And the overall match, it actually may have been my favorite match on Raw. I thought it was a strong mix of all three talents, and I thought it also shows that Lashley's actually been improving over the last couple weeks too.
Yeah.
Where he held in his own end against the best of Raw, probably Seth Rollins, and maybe not too far behind him, Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, it was my favorite match on Raw. It was exciting at times, though I'm a little surprised by the title change.
Yeah.
Lashley hasn't really been doing anything of note, but at least something fresh. Ambrose didn't have many people to feud with, so it's not like Lashley has that many more. Not a bad match at all, just surprising ended. Alexa Bliss will answer the door to get her latte, so the door guy brings it in, and she's in and covers up in time, much to her own upset or annoyance, or it wasn't supposed to be sex.
Frightened.
Afraid.
Well, it was probably designed that way, but it didn't actually end up being. She did kind of look frightened. And also, it's kind of just odd to shoehorn that thing in there. Not that I didn't seeing Alexa, but that was really, really, really out of left field.
Then after that, it was time for Moment Bliss. Before we got to the guest, we had some news to get to. A few weeks ago, women's tag titles were announced. No date was given. And Alexa had details. 5 weeks Elimination Chamber, 3 teams from Raw and SmackDown will compete inside the chamber and crown first champions. Then Alexa pulls off a blanket. Not blanket. Blanket. To reveal the titles, which have a big plate with points in the corners.
Kind of looks like a New Japan title.
Right, except it has black in it. No, it's just not white and silver.
Yeah.
That's not for that, though. Then it's time to talk to Alexa's guest, Paul Heyman. He tells Alexa to answer the best questions. So Alexa answers about times forward. Lesnar will run over in the former match now with a quick mention of each competitor. He has Adam McIntyre and knows he'll be a world champion, but not right now. As he tells about the 4 O's from NXT appears and looks disturbed. He talks about pretty ladies as Heyman and Alexa look horrified. His partner Tucker Knight comes in to pull him back to wrap things up.
Worst debut of the night.
It was never our first debut. But
it's like they didn't know what to do with either the segment or how to debut heavy machinery.
She just walked out
so
there.
She just went, there you go.
At least Otis got some attention, I guess, for herself. And main event, Finn Balor defeated Cena to face Lesnar in the Rumble.
Yeah, pretty solid match. But I think it's bigger than the match where it's Finn Balor finally getting a shot at Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, they weren't exactly high in this one.
No.
And that's okay. Having Finn pin Cena, I think, the second time.
First.
Was Cena beat him last year?
Yeah.
At Philly?
Yeah.
Wait, was Cena in that chamber match?
Yeah.
He was? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, because Finn and Seth tied. They had no contest. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Finn was the 7th man. Well, Finn still beat Cena in Philly.
No, he didn't.
I haven't Finn put Cena after coming in injured. I have him wrestle my show night. It's about showing the push again. Give someone.
Yeah.
So it should suit very well going to Rumble. And the match was entertaining for what it was and it will need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Post-match, Cena says he believes in Balor and says he's the next Universal Champion. Moving on to SmackDown. SmackDown kicked off with Becky Lynch arriving and says everyone knows if she's ready for Asuka. She'll answer in the ring though. She walks forward, sees Heavy Machinery making a pancake and egg shake as it discussed at New Day washes. Becky drinks it and says it's a little weak. That's a very Becky thing to say.
And New Day sold the hell out of Becky just walking up too.
Yeah.
Especially Xavier, who just unzippered his sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And it had the man t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Here's Becky come out and she says it's how hard it is to run division. That's why Asuka's in here because it's hard. There are people who say she's all hype, but she delivers every single time. Now if you want to talk about hype, look at Asuka walking like she's wrestling unstoppable and losing. Then Asuka felt the radar and couldn't beat this same woman that Becky's beaten on for months. But now she's not ready for Asuka. This brings Asuka to say Becky's like a bee with no sting. After the Rumble, Becky will be outshone shadowed by the Asukas. This brings out the Iconics to say Becky is a bossy bully and Asuka is acting like a champion should. It doesn't matter how Becky and Asuka act anyway because they're going to win the Royal Rumble, win the Women's Tag Titles, then make WrestleMania iconic. And Becky first out the challenges we take a break. And Becky Lynch defeated Peyton Royce.
Yeah, pretty good match. Becky wrestled pretty much in her skinny jeans she came to the arena with.
Mm-hmm.
And unlike Batista, she actually didn't tear them or lose any mobility. She was actually very good at it. But yeah, it was... Peyton got a little bit of offense in, but it was mostly just all Becky, so...
Yeah, nothing much to see here, but it did its job well enough. At least the Iconics are still around, which is more than the case in recent weeks. They're fine for roles like this that can be the annoying duo for a very long time. Asuka versus Becky starting to feel personal too, so that's exactly where it needs to go. Post-match, Asuka yells a lot and drags Billy in as we have a second match. Asuka defeat Billy Kane in 46 seconds.
Yeah, it was pretty much a quick and very Asuka dominated. Asuka did try to go for the disarmor to show Becky, but Billy got out of that because it's not Asuka's move, and Asuka just choked her out with the Asuka lock.
Post-match, Asuka and Becky yelling at each other, and out came AJ Styles. The woman leave while Adrian stood down with Asuka.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Becky left, but AJ did, and Asuka did have a stare down. I'm not sure if we're hinting at something in the future.
Yeah.
Which I'll be fine with.
Why not?
AJ jumps the barricade, heads up the steps. Back from a break with AJ, he was in the concourse at the concession stand. Lacey Bryce, these people aren't healthy and happy, but they look happy to him. Eat what you want to make you happy. If you want a hot dog, go get yourself one. These two are no different than the ones at Phoenix, where AJ's getting the title back. Ultimate merchandise stands, AJ grabs some shirts and throws them in the crowd. Hugh Bryan for the Brawl, dressed as a fan until it secured herself. So it was more good stuff from the Usos.
Yeah.
The Usos were at a photo shoot when Jimmy gets a package. It's their anniversary tomorrow, so Jimmy thinks he's an early present. Jay opens up and finds a rose with a note. The message says that she's been a naughty girl and needs to be locked up in the Uso penitentiary. Signed, Mandy. There's a hotel room to include it, and Jimmy says he's not sure what he's doing. This was interesting, even though I think you know where this is going.
Yes.
Where the payoff's going. So Joe walks to the ring and sees EC3 posing in front of a mirror. Two step-ups from the previous night.
Yes.
For both debuts so far. Andrade. Yes, Andrade. He lost his CM Almas.
Just Andrade, not Cien Almas.
He lost his CM Almas.
Yeah.
Says he's...
You could also just cut the Sienna and just put him Andrade Almas.
Nah.
Yeah,
Just sounds like a local Latin man. The CM is what really brought it up.
Yeah,
So if you're going to do that, why don't you just go with the one name? And no, not Alma. Almas. Not Alma. I don't know any Almas. He said he used to idolize Rey Mysterio as time star fame about the future. He wins tonight, then wins the Royal Rumble. So Joe versus Mustafa Ali. Joe jumps in for the bell and sends Ali hard to the post for a knockout. No match, obviously. Joe Saliba comes back, beats Ali up even more. Goes to leave again, but comes back again this time for a powerbomb on Joe opposite throw. Ali did everything he said. There was one note on this, besides Joe being excellent destruction and Mustafa's excellent selling. The light on Ali's vest never went out. That's a high quality product.
Yeah.
That he has. Look at them point out the money for Mustafa.
And it shows the babyface that even when he's being beaten down, he will never lose his heart.
Damn, I didn't even think of that. Was deep.
Yeah.
Next, Sonya Deville, who people are right upset we didn't get Carmella versus Sonya.
I'm not. I went on Twitter afterwards and went, oh yeah, we didn't get that match, thank God.
Yeah, because I don't like Sonya.
She can be pretty good. However, I just didn't trust her and Carmella in the ring together.
Remember last week on this review, when we were praising Carmella to the heavens, saying she did better than Becky and Charlotte.
I didn't say she did better. I said she held her own.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got yelled at for saying she did well enough. Even though that's the exact same thing. Sonya wasn't sure Mandy should give Jimmy Uso her room key. Mandy knows how scandalous it is and it's all being done because she hates Naomi. Break up their marriage sounds like a guy did care. Rey Mysterio was on his way ring and gets freaked out by Nikki Cross.
If only that wasn't shown on national television of her revealing her plan.
Samoa Joe says it was just approved for the Rumble. He's airing for the first time, which is actually true. He was injured last year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hurting anyone. It's hunting, not hurting. Hunting anyone who gets things away. Up next, I think you know where we're going with this. Andrade defeated Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, this is my match of the week.
Yeah.
Very good match.
By light years, match of the week.
Yeah, I'm not even
Knockout
sure.
Takeover, yeah.
I'm not even sure if anything was close.
Yeah.
Very good match. Exactly what you expected from it. Just a great luchador style match. And the cherry on top with Andrade actually getting the pinfall win.
Yeah.
Making him look even more like a star. So he may be 2 names less in his. He may have lost 2 names, but he gained a victory over Rey this week.
Yeah, it was a very fun match. Assuming you can't ignore the fact that Rey's knees are supposed to be torn and wrecked at this point.
Yeah.
They're trying to take a step, assuming that. They're doing a good job making Andrade look like a star now, and that's exactly the point. Rey's one of those guys who can lose every match he has for the rest of his life. And he'll still be a legend, so it's not like he's losing compared matches going to hurt him. And I think 20-minute match should have been listed, so yeah. We recap Mandy and Jimmy's stuff. Jimmy goes to the hotel room where Mandy is in a room. She says it's time to play hard. It says it's time to play hard to get it. Play hard and get it is over. And takes off her robe to reveal some lingerie. Which again is about the same to what she wears to the ring. Maybe more.
Actually, it was less.
Was it less than what she wears to the ring?
Yeah.
No, it's
she had a lingerie that came like partway down her torso. Her gear is literally the top of her torso.
Okay, it's more than what she wears to the ring.
She looked great at it.
Yeah.
But Showing us to shoot some more in her in-ring gear.
Jimmy says no, Ruse's got a hand to hold her back as our photographer pops up to take pictures. Mandy lays out the idea, and that she wants Jimmy because that's all about destroying Naomi. And Mandy with a good line saying she would never be as hot as me. Once Naomi sees the foe, she'll be destroyed. Jimmy doesn't seem shaken and walks away as he leaves Uma and Naomi. Naomi Thurman comes in and beats Mandy down, proving there are intelligent people in wrestling. Mind you. I had to throw that in there.
Yeah.
There are intelligent people in wrestling, believe it or not.
Although, I'll say this. Let's just say, for the sake of this, my statement, let's just say Naomi knew nothing about it.
Mandy's one of the dumber people in wrestling.
They brought a camera crew with them because we're seeing this live on national television. So if she actually didn't believe her husband, she would have just proven that she doesn't watch the show and doesn't care to find out what happens on it.
Well, Brock don't watch this show.
Well, it's Brock Lesnar. Of course he does. Of course he doesn't watch the show.
Mandy flipped back. I think she knocked her into a wall. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go that. And believe it. Jimmy comes in to help Naomi up and says, "This is over." We look at the unveiling of the titles. Rumble rundown. Here was Miz. For a big celebration of Shane McMahon's birthday, complete with cakes and presents. Miz introduces Shane for a birthday dance. As Shane's our Jack, as usual. Miz has 2 cakes for him, including a little chocolate and vanilla. The one of them has a picture of Miz and Shane on it. That brings us to the first present. Jordan 33 Seekers with Shane, known for his love of Seekers. List of every feature, which might have just been a slight advertisement.
Probably.
Next up, there's a video tribute to Shane who then talks about how he always wanted to be tag team champions. Now his first stick was Iron Giant, but he's happy to walk into the Rumble this Sunday or next Sunday with Miz as his partner. Miz leaves the crowd and happy birthday, but here's the bar to interrupt. They say Vince was invited to this whole thing, but he doesn't care enough to actually show up. Probably was sure he's a child. Shane didn't like the bar attacking Miz last week, so let's have Shane versus Miz tonight. Miz was in a suit, but Shane says he wore a suit when he won the Best in the World tournament. That's not for Miz, and we're on. And then the Miz defeats Sheamus in the main event.
Yeah, this happened like around, with, 5-10 minutes left in the show?
Yeah, the match, yeah.
Actually, may have been like 5.
Well, the match is 4 minutes, so it's probably 7 minutes, 8 minutes after that. Yeah.
So there really wasn't that much time to really do much, besides give Miz a win along with Shane to prove that Miz actually needs Shane.
Yeah.
Or at least show that he at least thinks he needs Shane.
Yeah. I like both guys just wish they had a longer match. I like the story that went on all night. Good night.
Night.
The post has Sheamus beat on Miz, with Shane making a save, skull crusher in finale playing Sheamus. Miz was surprised that Shane helped him. Shane went on top as Miz grabbed a cake, which was destroying the Sheamus' face off the coast to coast, and then Sheamus banged up to end the show.
Yeah.
Up next will be our Triple H show reviews. See that?
See you then.